Yeah, you're about to go climbing in Thailand.
You're videoing your tea then, or are you just ISOing it?
Right guys, we are here today and we're building a new storage sort of bit for the outside of the van, and I've got my friend engineer Samuel here.
Well,
not friend, acquaintance. So what we're going to do is cutting this big board here, and I'm going to build it in so that it doesn't hit the plugs here, but it goes up and around, avoids the control panel, and then I'm going to have loads of like cubby holes to put stuff in. We have cut out that bit of plywood now. We're working it out. This is now going to attach this bottom part here. We've made a cubby hole there, so it's like a round rectangle. And they've got another bit here, and then that can be for bigger bags. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a little box that will go in between here, between the wall and here, and that will be like a tray, and it's big enough to fit like cans and other stuff in there. So that'll be like another bit of like almost kitchen storage, food storage, other storage. And then that should all sort of start to fix towards the wall and be really nice and strong. And over where the bit is in the corner there, we're going to build a bit of shelf, so that's all encased in here. And then I can use that as like charging platforms and everything, so even when I'm on the move I can just keep stuff up there charged from the plug. So we're finished, and it looks really, really good. And all of this extra storage is going to be so useful. You can fit loads of stuff up here, big bags in here, and then we've got all the storage underneath. But finally, we've got these two shelves down here next to the plug, so you can put stuff up here. And I'm going to put a little ridge here so that we can put stuff charging while we're on the move. And I can still get my control panel. Well guys, I am super chuffed with how this turned out today, so that was a good day's work. I just need to sand it down and make it look nice, because it is very, it's got like loads of rough edges from the cutting and everything. It just needs a bit of refinement and cleaning out. But what I wanted to talk to you as well about today was this Honeywell little heater, ceramic heater I got. I think I picked this up for about 20 quid. Now, it's got two heat settings, and it says it's either 170 watt or 240 watt, but I think this could be a really good little heater for the van, because I've worked out my battery. This could run for like 11-12 hours, well, maximum, but that's like the battery wouldn't ever be able to reach that, so I'd say probably safely about 8 hours. Now if I had this on like a timer, this could run sort of on and off all night without destroying my battery voltage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a test. I'm going to just put this on and leave it in the van. I'm going to check the temperature now and the temperature in a bit. So what we're at is 13.5 volts, sorry. And I'm going to put this on max setting in a second. And the temperature, oh wow, it's actually 15 degrees in here, which is already pretty nice anyway. But we'll see what this does if I leave this running for a while. So here we go. Right guys, we are back. It is now an hour later. It's 17 degrees, so it's gone up by 2 degrees. And when I switched it on earlier, the voltage did go down to 12.3 just because of like the sort of power load, but it's only dropped by 0.2 of a volt, which is very interesting. So I feel like if this was much colder, this would have a lot more of an effect, because it's already 15 degrees. I mean, it's pretty warm outside anyway, that's mild. If it was naught, I think this would definitely heat it up a lot more than just 2 degrees in an hour. But it's quite interesting to know that this is a feasible option to use. Like this like when I got my hand right here, it's really nice and tasty. So this could be a good way to sort of be off grid without having to use gas or like a diesel heater, which is really positive. I would love to eventually get my van to a point where I'm fully off-grid, like no reliance on gas, no reliance on anything I've got is my solar power is giving me electricity to my battery. That would be amazing.